Basketball may reign supreme in this state, but on this day, the Cards and the Cats on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field.
Great place to start for this offense. A give to Brown. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. Not a chance. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's McCoy. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Cardinals peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle. Force the...
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And incomplete on the deep ball. These two first met in 1912 and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side. Just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Quarterback keeps it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Here on 2nd and short. This time they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. See some running room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. There's not a screen big enough to list all the memorable moments from this rivalry, but here are a few of them. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. They go to the wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Maybe some room here. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Back has it. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Here's Brown. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long. That's the...
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. They were all over it.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He looks it in and makes it. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got the back over the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll give it to Brown. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Complete on the comeback. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Wilson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Touchdown, Cardinals! The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Turning it on. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Again, it's Brown. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They weren't.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 4 wide receivers spread across the field on 2nd and inches. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. He's got it inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to barrel in. And he cruises. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Hood. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws to the wideout. And they gambled it. Running inside. It's Hood. He's past the marker. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been...
Snags it, and he's open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to Davis. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Rides to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Direct snap. It's Hood. Breaks into the open. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Makes the grab in their space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got a little grass. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. This offense has it with really good field position. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Cardinals trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to get it in. And he's... Maybe it was just in the cards as Louisville